it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premieres funeral on Snapchat. Ha! You now tuned into the bag.
Fisk unit.
Soldier!
Fisk unit.
Soldier!
Fisk. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, look. Justin Fields, at the moment, is a starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. We had the combine yesterday. Ryan Poles came out, said, look, he's our guy, and we may or may not be shopping the number one pick. Here's my thoughts on the whole Justin Fields Chicago Bears situation. Here's my thoughts. If I was a Bears fan, which I'm not, I was a Bears fan for one season because I needed y'all to lose. And y'all ended up getting us a 7th pick, and my Giants took Evan Neal with that 7th pick. We might have should have took Garrett Wilson, but whatever, was done is done. But the point is, if you're the Bears, this is a thing that Bears fans have to. It has to cost them sleep at night. 5 years ago, was it 6 years ago? Whatever. You had a chance to get Mahomes, and you had a chance to get Deshaun Watson, and you chose Trubisky. You chose Trubisky. All right, see, at least when the Giants took Daniel Jones wasn't the first quarterback off the board. All right? You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that. Y'all traded up and took Trubisky. He was the first quarterback off the board. All right? He was the first one off the board. Let's call it what it is. Y'all could have had your pick of the litter, and you didn't do it. So when you got this elite defense and you got all this talent around you, it was wasted by an inept quarterback in Trubisky. He couldn't do nothing with Matt Nagy's window, okay? Bear with me for a second. You fast forward 5 or 6 years later, and you have Justin Fields and $100 million in cap, right? Bear with me for a second. And you have the number 1 overall pick in a quarterback-heavy draft. My question to Bears fans is simple as this. You're missed out on Mahomes. You missed out on Watson. Do y'all believe you would miss out on Bryce Young? That's the question. Because my whole thing is this. I've checked the temperature of Bears fans, and y'all don't believe Justin Fields can throw. So my thing is, if y'all don't believe Justin Fields can throw, he obviously don't like playing in the cold. If I'm a Bears fan, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. All that matters is, do you think Justin Fields can Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson himself into throwing the football? Because if he can't, you take Bryce Young. But if you believe Justin Fields has the intangibles to pull a Jalen Hurts and get more accurate, pull a Josh Allen and get more accurate, if you think Justin Fields can improve his accuracy, you keep Justin Fields, you trade the pick. I'm not a Bears fan. I don't know what this kid is made of. I'm asking Bears fans this because this is the only question you should ask yourself. If you believe he can improve his accuracy the way these other quarterbacks did, you keep him, you trade the pick. But if all he's ever going to be is a running quarterback, basically Tyrod Taylor, then you trade him and you take Bryce Young because Bryce Young can throw the ball. I don't know if he's built to take the NFL pounding. We'll get to that later in the draft process. But the fact of the matter is, Justin Fields will never throw the ball like Bryce Young. So if you're a Bears fan, the only question you're asking yourself right now is, Do you believe Justin Fields has the intangibles to be Jalen Hurts? Does he have the intangibles to be Josh Allen? Does he have the intangibles it takes to improve his game? If he does, you got a top 5 quarterback potential. Like we saw what that dude does with his legs. He saw the plays he can make. He has top 5 potential if he could throw the ball. But if y'all don't believe this dude is going to take that step, if y'all don't believe he has the intangibles to do that, you trade him. You trade him. Get rid of him. You got the number 1 overall pick. You trade that dude and you take Bryce Young, who can throw that ball. I mean, this dude is so accurate. He's just so small. He's tiny. He's tiny. And we saw how Kyler Murray ain't working. Baker Mayfield ain't working. These short quarterbacks ain't really been working like that. I'm going to do another video on these little midgets. So all I'm saying, Bears fans, is what's your temperature like right now? I don't know what the temperature in Chicago is like. Now that the Giants don't have their first round pick, they're not in my comment section cursing me out no more, so I ain't heard from y'all. But I'm curious to see how Bears fans feel about Justin Fields versus Bryce Young. That's the billion-dollar question. If I'm the GM, I'm just letting you know now. I have the answer to that question because I'm around Justin Fields every day. I'm around the coaching staff every day. If I'm GM, I already have that answer. He already knows that. So there you go. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.